welcome back to another episode today. And today we're doing a really fun topic. It's something that anyone can use to start getting into investing, and it is how we're going to invest our first $100. So if you guys know anything about me, you know the main thing that I love when I invest is to get dividends on my stocks. What are dividends, you might ask? A very simple way to put it is imagine you own stock in a company, Apple for example. Apple's saying, hey, thanks for owning stock in our company. We appreciate you owning our shares, and we're going to pay you a flat price per share that you own of us. So let's say you own 15 shares and they're gonna give you 90 cents. And then you're gonna get 90 cents per share that you own of that company. Doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it's a great way to start what we call compound interest. It's allowing these things to stack on each other and continue to build for you. So why is this important right now? Because with your first $100 invested, you need to make the most of it. We're gonna invest it into safe dividend companies that are going to allow you to build your portfolio over time, because you're only starting with $100 and you need to make that money work for you. All right, so not only that, there are two stocks we're going to be looking at today. These two stocks are going to be the bread and butter of what we're going to use to start building your portfolio. These two stocks are NRZ, New Residential Investment, and O, Realty Income. These are what we call real estate stocks. Now, a little history about the real estate sector for what happened in March with the crash of the market. They got hit very hard. They still have not bounced back because, as you can probably just assume, a lot of things have been shut down. It's been very hard for them to operate. But guess what this is doing for you? This is allowing you to buy premium stocks at a discounted rate, and there's not a better time to do it than right now. So just to prove I put my money where my mouth is, here's a look at my portfolio itself. And as you can clearly see, I have about a little over $6,000 in the market. I'm backing up what I'm saying by showing you guys that this is what I'm invested in. I think these are two winners and two building blocks on your way to making your portfolio amazing. All right, so let's take a journey on over to NRZ. We're gonna see right now it's trading a little bit over $7.50, and that is a really good spot for your beginning investor. You're allowing them to get a couple shares instead of just having to choose between one or two. So $7.50, and then on my portfolio specifically, if we pull it up using our Robinhood app, we can see that I have a little over 142 shares, a bit over $1,000 invested into NRZ, and out of my entire investment portfolio, it's about 17%. My average cost is at $9.44. I'm actually down on this stock right now, but we don't worry about that because I was happily owning this. If we go back to look in February when the stock was at basically its peak, around February 14th, we were looking at a little over $17 a share, and I happily owned the company at that time. Given it's not held, it fell due to the crash, but what we do is we do something called averaging down. What is averaging down? It's very simple. You are buying more shares of the company that you support to allow the average cost per share to go way down. So if you're buying in right now, you have this huge possibility of return, but even if it went down a little bit, you still support this stock, so you average down. So you're stuck in this win-win situation. Before the crash, they were paying about 50 cents a share in their dividends. Now we are down to 5 cents, and this upcoming payout, I am getting $14.27 for my 142 shares, valued at 10 cents a share. That is a phenomenal return right off the bat. You are getting in with so much room for the stock itself to grow and for their dividend to come back, because they're a very consistent company, great track record, and I personally fully believe in them. That's why they dictate almost 17% of my portfolio. NRZ is great and all, and it's one of my favorite investments, but let me show you the main building block that we're going to use for our portfolio. It is Realty Income. This is one of the best stocks you can ever own in the stock market. This stock itself is known as the monthly dividend stock. But okay, cool. So they're not the only company that's paying, dividends every month. But what makes them so special is they are labeled as a Dividend Aristocrat. That means they have been increasing their dividend every year for 25 or more years. As of right now, if we scroll down and look, I own a little bit over 10 shares, $600 worth, and my average cost is $56.76. I owned them when they were at 80. I'll happily continue to buy them if they ever continue to go down because they have a proven track record that we always bet on. That is what we're betting on when we invest, is a track record. Now, if you look right here, I have my dividend history pulled up, and this shows you just how cool it is. It's every single month they're throwing $2 to $3 at me, and it's increasing because what I'm using with the $2 to $3 that I'm getting paid is it's going right back into O Realty, and it's going to keep building my dividends up. So it's only going to increase as I own more. So this upcoming payout that I just got, it was for 23 cents a share, and I got a grand total of $2.42 based off of my 10 shares. All right, so we just broke down 2 awesome stocks that are going to build for you, and they're going to allow your money to start growing for you while you get ready to make your next investment. And that's the end of today's video. My name is JT Smelk. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. I think it is so important for us to start building everyone's portfolios up. In a world where the market crashed somewhat recently, we have a chance to really create wealth for generations. It's just as easy as using this $100. My name is JT Smelk. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.